Welcome to the Effective Church Leaders course. This is number 1, Belonging, in a series of 12. It's got a mystery subtitle, The Rich Koinonia Cluster, which is a simple, elegant concept, especially useful in all group leadership contexts. So let's get started. Most people want to belong to something. It could be a group, a club, or a family. It's one of the deepest needs of the soul. Belonging is not, however, always easy to explain. Sometimes we get mixed feelings about belonging. So it's important for leaders to brainstorm about the different ways we belong, then plan to meet some specific needs. I've identified at least 5 ways to belong, but there are bound to be more and better ways to describe it. We can belong to a church by association, birth, baptism, confirmation, and by membership. Of these, the really important one is actually belonging by association. All the others are determined by denominations or congregations. They've all got different rules and regulations, but it's how we choose to associate with a church or a group which is the key. The emphasis is on the individual who shows up, not on the group with its rules and regulations. For example, think about visiting some churches for the first time. The service is finished and the congregation is invited to the social time afterwards. I've often seen first-time visitors alone in the midst of a buzzing swarm of people. They're not angry wasps about to attack, quite the opposite. But for the stranger, that swarm has all its own activity, greeting, sharing, friendship, and in the midst of it, someone's lonely, isolated. This is the outsider who wants to be in, but there's no way to do it. Now, lots of churches will protest and say how friendly and welcoming they really are. They even have a team to look after newcomers. The larger the congregation, the greater the necessity for such a dedicated group. But even the best and most welcoming team can't choose for the stranger. She will decide whether or not to associate with the church. If she chooses yes, then how to associate will gradually unfold. And here's where church leaders need to use a simple New Testament concept. It can enable an individual's association to flourish. The word is koinonia, which is usually translated in English as fellowship, but that doesn't quite do justice to the biblical term. Koinonia implies a rich cluster of ways to be satisfied by belonging. Over the next 11 videos, I'm going to show you one key concept at a time that unpacks the richness of the koinonia cluster. Koinonia richness, that is rich-filled belonging, is all about Bible knowledge, communicating, creativity, faith, faith sharing, inclusivity, innovation, leadership, service, vision, worship. The Effective Church Leaders course is a rich koinonia cluster which you can put to work to get long-term improvements in how your congregation functions. Now, thanks for watching, and join me again next Wednesday evening, 2000 hours, for the next video in the series.